tape is rolling, which means
you can't handle the stinking privileges. I guess I should load an intro, huh?
Yep.
You don't need no stinking privileges. 30 seconds. Right on the set. Oops.
You're killing me, Smalls.
$5. Your viewing and listening pleasure. I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
The time sink is real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing nothing but standing on the line. You know, I should be doing something.
I stand around for hours at a time.
Oh God, I can't tell you how many hours a day I'm just standing on the line. I'm doing nothing but standing on the line. Using some kind of jargon that me no understand. I have to gently blow a ball
Into a warm, fuzzy hole.
Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Laz.
You're viewing and listening.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Laz.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going.
In last.
It's all Laz's fault. That's right. It's all Laz's fault. Everybody, this is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar news so you don't have to. That's right. We're here again, and we have some big news today.
One more time. January 19th, 2017 here inside Shroud of the Avatar, and we got all sorts of interesting stuff for you. Of course, Led Zepp finally woke up today and made his ass in here.
Hey.
Andy,
You got your coffee? Go get your coffee.
Yeah, I did go to sleep at 6 o'clock in the morning. Yes. I'm good. Thank you.
But yes, lots of good, interesting stuff. Of course, rigmarole to keep you up to date what's going on with the devs, and of course we're expecting, or at least I'm expecting, been a while and can't wait to see it. The QA should be coming up tomorrow, hopefully. So
yeah, I haven't seen the
peek.
I haven't seen the list for please proofread this document yet either. Of course, I wasn't looking.
Yeah,
for
that won't probably
stuff.
come out till Monday-ish, I don't think. But we shall find out. The weekend is coming up quick. And, of course, this is our last show of the week. We will not be here tomorrow. So a little change of pace. What? Yeah, well, you know.
Prove that. Who approved that?
Me.
What?
It's,
Man.
I'd say it's in my contract, but...
I've done a board meeting here.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I would say it's in my contract.
Sideria said,
no.
what contract is this?
I'm calling him Bill Gates, that's it.
So, Jack, where do we want to start today? What do we got for the boys and girls?
Well, we have stand-up corners. We have we have lots of news, and because Darkstar actually posted today's stand-up corner, so we can actually talk about today's stand-up corner as well, and then go on to the fact that we're going to watch someone's face melt over the weekend.
Oh yes, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we do.
hey, that's my line. That's
Trademark.
my line. Trademark.
Trademark 2002.
Yeah. So then after that, we do have a few other forum things, like stealing someone's gear. I mean, 'cause
Yes.
whenever you lose your pants, that's always a great.
This
great
is
thing.
funny. Now, of course, we will get to that short. But yes, the keep up is already starting to happen, and we've got the story for you hot in the forums, and you're all gonna piss your pants when you find out lost their pants. And it's I don't think we've actually got a solution yet to that, but for giggles and grins. So
You're cutting out there, Lance.
yeah.
He played around with his mic settings again. That's what it is.
Going around. Last technical difficulties. All right, go ahead.
That's technical difficulties.
letting you know.
That's right.
It's all good. It's all good. He'll
There we
live
go.
eventually.
This way, I won't cut out for you anymore, Led Zepp. So when
Alright.
a dog farts, you'll get to hear and smell it now. How about
Sounds good.
that?
All right,
right.
Sid. That's it.
That's right. I love this shit, I tell you. So what do we want to do? We want to just jump right in and give them Wednesdays and Thursdays, or are we going to just jump to today's and knock that out for the good boys and girls
Well,
today?
I mean, we might as well
Chaos
because
has got the day off.
yeah, that just means that we can quickly go through Wednesdays and today's, and then after that we can go over the other news and the fun discussions about Led Zepp's pants.
Yes, yeah.
Because
And
I
why
mean, he
he's
believes
actually wearing
there's a reason that we shoot from the waist up.
know better.
So yeah,
That's
and there's
right.
also a
Saturday
reason
said
that
no Friday show. Folks
Yeah.
having days off. Bunch of slackers.
I'm aware of that. Yes, we are. Yeah. Okay, so you ready for this? You ready?
Yes, let's get this up on screen for the boys and girls out there.
So we do have yesterday's and today's stand-up corner. Remember, stand-up corner is where the devs sit there and say, hey, I worked on this yesterday, I'm working on this today. Something random gets written down, and then after that, it gets published onto the interwebs, and we get to peruse and misinterpret
Interwebs.
what exactly they mean by these things. So over in the art
You get
department,
to abuse them.
yes, we're going to start off with Wednesdays. Remember, today is Thursday, January 19th. We're starting off with Wednesdays. So over in the art department,
Thursday.
yeah, that's right. Bob the Builder.
Cult of Bob.
He was working on the Pirate Galleon City water home and the bank
Pirates.
safe. Yes. Now I
We
wonder
gotta
if
get
that
pirates and bandits to killing game. Well, we already
Well,
got bandits.
is it like is the galleon going to be a man of war? Is it going to be a schooner? What is it going to be? That's the real question.
Well, that's what we're gonna find out.
And
Sure.
and when can I rename my ship so that way I can rename it the Royal Fortune, which is the ship of one of my favorite pirates.
Or
Or
Yes. So
Or-
new guy Damon
new guy.
working on
Damon
the
Vulture.
schedule update and player character visual effects review. Fletcher working on bugs
Bug.
and Kobold's concepts.
Kobolds. What a concept.
You know what? I'm surprised that you have yet to include the sound effect for Fletch Lives.
Hmm.
Mm.
And you're asking me, the guy who edited all the sounds yesterday, about this. Now you could have just added that in yourself, right?
Was I
As
thinking
you
about
were
it?
editing all the sounds in the sound bank yesterday, right?
as I was editing all the sounds in the sound bank, I was distracted by other things.
Yes.
Those other things were like, ooh, shiny.
This sucks. This
Yeah,
sucks.
it's
This
like-
sucks. This is
Exactly.
going. This is out of here.
This is way too long.
Useless.
GTFO, man. GTFO.
your ass on salary, man. You better get to work. All right.
Yeah. Then
Good.
after that, we have Kevin working on Clockwork Dragon textures. Leo the sound guy working on the monster and the trap sound effects. Matt working on Avatar movement animation updates. Reed working on the Shogun City Home. Show enough. We also need that sound effect.
Shogun.
The Shogun of Harlem. Show enough. He's got the glow. The golden glow. Do I need to do this as well? The glow. Scotty working on Xenos integration and map extents.
Jones.
Yes. Over in design, Brandon's working on the masterwork enchanting and pets.
More pets. Give us more. We don't have enough pets in this game.
More friggin' pets. All non-combat pets, so they're all useless.
At your trunk.
What we need is a bigger bestiary. Beast. Seawolf.
Seawolf. I need to be able to raise cattle, you know. I need to be able to farm, you know.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. It's like not just becoming a farmer that grows crops. You need to be the rancher. You need to be your sheep farmer, so that way Led Zepp has his in-game occupation all set up.
You know,
hey, you just leave my sheep out of
business
this.
has been pretty brisk since Led Zepp's been around. That's all
I know.
got to say.
The only problem is he uses them pretty damn quickly and wears them out. And so, yeah.
You know, after that, we just recycle them and sell them to the masses anyway as food, so don't worry about that.
It's all good. He's adding the extra protein. He's adding the protein.
What you're eating out there in the world.
Basted sheep. Yeah.
Yeah, so Seawolf is working on the Northern Spur, was finalized, and bugs.
Bug.
Dan's working on Brookside spawning and player town upgrades and Xenos. Sanio working on the siege map updates and control point bosses. Lum the Mad. Working on a conversation system upgrades. Conversation
better get
system.
it right, Lum, otherwise they're going to be tearing you up on this one.
I know, yeah. He'd better get it right.
I have hope in him. He's had a dream for this for quite some time, and it's coming to fruition finally.
I wonder how it's going to work with whenever there's more than 4 keywords. So, got questions? Got questions?
Or keywords that are not keywords.
Exactly. The hidden keywords, like talking to most people in, let's say, Owl's Head about the Oracle. Most people respond to that.
Paladin.
Want to buy a duck? Sorcerer Steve. He's working on bugs.
Bug.
Travis. Working on Kroll. Kroll the Conqueror.
Kroll.
Because what he's going to do is he's going to be fighting the aliens in the massive mountain, and he's going to have that 5-bladed throwy thing.
I was going to say, isn't Kroll a movie?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. The throwing star. Yeah.
That kill bugs? Does that kill bugs, is it?
I think I still have that cartridge for the Atari 2600 floating around somewhere.
Probably. But the Kobold Research Underground Laboratory Dungeon is what it actually is, shortened down to the acronym Kroll. And bugs.
Bug.
And Blood Bay Visual Effects editions. Over in tech, we had Bobby working on traps.
Bobby.
Eric working on stealth and waypoints. JY working on the inventory data refactor and log improvements. Wizard Smoke. He's passing it around the office as he works on combat text updates and the world item data refactor. The Deathbringer one and only working on release 38 tasks. Burning Toad.
The burn.
Working on scratching the itch that cannot be reached with home moving data refactor. And Tesla is working on updating the website and metrics. I don't know if you paid attention that the very front page has received some slight modifications. Over in QA, Eric was working on the sanity and forms and regression. The Attenwood was playing around with sanity and regression and live testing. Live testing?
Live testing. Dev
Yes.
Plus. Dev
That's
Plus.
right. Seraphina's working on customer service and regression and banhammer support.
Banhammer.
The Dippy Bird, or I'm sorry, the Useless Overhead group, we had the Dippy Bird working on control point bosses. Ooh, bosses. Control points are now going to have bosses. Bosses.
And we've
And,
known that.
and artifacts. I know.
Probably liches.
Probably until the
Lies.
liches until placeholder bosses can actually be, or they'll function as placeholder bosses until actual bosses can be created. Artifacts and cheat detection.
What?
Yes.
Yeah. What?
Stop
Cheat
botting.
detection.
What?
Stop
Sheep
botting.
detection.
Detection. Yes.
Well, we all know that Led Zepp wants the sheep detector in game.
The sheep detector.
what he
That's
needs,
right.
right.
The sheep detector, yes. Gorn,
The sparkle.
This one's in
you
heat.
know,
This
within
one's
the
in heat.
range.
Come over here. Hurry up.
yeah, doing laps in the office with his red
Boots.
Speedo as he works on web metrics. Barrick working on live stream plans and web update and social updates. After that,
Sheep social.
Hutch working on Shogun walls and Blood Bay lava. Lava! Feel the burn. Feel the burn.
Man, that lava's taking a while.
I know. Lord British was working on adding Jira issues. I think he's still trying to figure out his first Jira because he's never worked on the game. Yeah,
He's never figured that out. Yes.
he hasn't figured out how to add any Jiras yet, but he's working hard. And he's having his daughter teach him how to read, so it's a long process. Chaox was working on the Release 38 polish task and Shogun bundle audit and review, and new offers and decorations. And Darkstar was working on the character visual effects review and player homes review and web direction and scheduling. And that takes us to today's stand-up corner. Remember, today is January 19th. For those of you that don't know when this was being done. So, Bob the Builder.
Bob.
Cult of Bob. Duh.
That one already.
I know. Working on the Pirate Galleon, Water Home, and Bank Access Drive. So what are you going to do when I get to Wizard Smoke?
Device.
Bank Access Device?
Access.
Device?
It says, right?
So we're going to have safe cracking?
Safe, right?
Safe cracking?
I don't know.
So is it going to be a stethoscope and...
we were working on the bank safe
I know.
the day before,
Yeah.
so...
Safe
Called
cracking?
stick of dynamite.
Stick of dynamite?
And then blow all the gold a little bit. Yeah, of course.
That's
That-
okay.
that
That just
idea
makes it
always
easier.
works.
See, when you blow the gold to bits,
That's an old
that makes it
Old
easier to
problem.
smelt.
Yeah.
And so that way you
Let's
can
blow the
reform it.
safe.
Yeah.
Blow all the money to bits at the same time.
Well, it's
Hold
not
on
my
the
fault you
ceiling.
burn the cash.
Hold
Yeah.
on the ceiling.
So Damon, new guy Damon, working on the player character visual effects review. Fletcher, he's still living as he works on bugs.
Bug.
And Kobold concepts. Kevin working on Clockwork Dragon textures. Matt still working on the going back to the new male avatar run cycle. And hello,
I hope we can
Casper.
skip.
I don't know. The male avatars having the runs. I don't know. It's just, I'm
Well,
going to leave that alone.
it's a good thing that there's
Next.
plenty of outhouses on our lot.
Let's wait till we get to the next one. Yeah.
Reed working on the Shogun City home. The Poi Dog statue home deco. Poi Dog. And the bamboo tree deco. Uh-oh. Casper's the biggest fan from Torque. Yeah. He only kind of hijacked NBNN. It's all good. We'll get along eventually. Scotty working on Xenos and map review. Then over in design, Brandon working on scaling and proportional masterwork and enchanting and masterwork enchanting, perennial coast outfit setups, and release 38 pets. I mean, Brandon's not working on anything today. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Yes.
He had a day off.
And Stream Lick wants us to know that they wear diapers because they get the runs. That's why all of our characters do not have detachable penises.
You can make it that way. We'll fix that real quick.
Yeah. Seawolf was working today. He was working on the map review and North Drockfold spur polish. Fire Lotus working on conversation polish. Then Sanio working on the map review, integrated new Canyon Siege, and added new control point bosses to Final Waves. And Led Zepp in general chat just admitted to the fact that his middle name is Skidmark. I don't know.
That was not me.
Why? You said your avatar is runny, and you wear
Did not have
diapers.
relations with that text.
You did not. Okay.
We interpret the news as we see
we
it. And that's
interpret
what we
the news,
saw.
yes. Yeah. And for everyone else, it's like, let's go ahead and make sure that it's all front and center. That Led Zepp, his avatar is runny.
I mean, we'll flip over and show you the actual text where he said.
What's nothing to do with skid marks, man. It's talking about running.
Hey, man, it's not my fault. Yeah. Okay, so
running, not skid marks. All right.
Okay, skid mark. It's all good. Oh, jeez, where was I at? Lum the Mad working on conversation system upgrades. Sorcerer Steve working on bugs and map review. Travis working on the Kroll dungeon. Now it's K apostrophe roll. Kroll. I think they're trying to differentiate it between Kroll dungeon and bugs.
Bug.
And Blood Bay visual effects additions. Over in tech, Bobby's working on traps. Eric's working on NPC waypoint improvements for emotes and behaviors. JY working on the inventory data refactor. Wizard Smoke. I knew you were going to do the sound effect again. Working on the NPC chat user interface. And torches burning out. So now you will no longer have the torch that lasts forever. I don't know anybody that uses torches because everybody runs around using the light spell. So maybe they'll have to actually
torch for to make a light. Yes.
Those people have only been in the game for a couple of days. I haven't seen any high-level players running around with torches other than the welcome torch from the welcome quest for that rare item for doing Duke Gregor's welcome quest. Taslow working on web updates and metrics. Over in QA, Eric working on sanity and forums and courage path testing. The Attenwood was working on forums and sanity and regression and exploit tracking. Serafina working on holiday party donation tracking and customer service and regression. So I guess Serafina's working on making sure that everybody gets the cloaks that donated to the holiday party.
Gets their holiday cloaks.
Yep.
Probably see those next week or next week's release.
It's a little late, isn't it?
Yeah. Our useless overhead group, we had the Dippy. Yeah, the party was the 11th.
But you missed it all.
I know. Yeah, you missed me dominating in some games.
Yeah, you missed Jack just taking over the offices, dominating,
Oh shit! Really?
Jack becomes one of those ultra competitive types when you put a board game in front of him. It's
One of
gotta
those.
win.
One of
just that.
those. Okay, I know the type. Yeah. Okay.
If you really want to see me exercise, put me on a soccer field.
Sideria said, "Remember Jack, fecund."
That's right, fecund. That was my word for my card, and Siderius spoiled it for everyone. Because I think the only two people that would have known what it was were Siderius and his thesaurus-like vocabulary skills and Lord British. Everybody else was clueless. Then Dippy Bird working on fixing new potions, Crowfall promo, map review, artifacts, and cheat detection. Or was it Lord British that first pulled out the dictionary? Yeah, I think Siderius is the one that actually knew what it was before looking it up. Lord British had to look it up. He had to cheat. Gorn working on web metrics analysis and Crowfall promo. I don't know if y'all know this, but the other day, the Useless Overhead group crashed the Crowfall holiday stream. And anybody that donated $20 to the Crowfall stream or their telethon actually received a game key for Shroud of the Avatar. So that's why we see all these guys doing the Crowfall promo. And that includes Barrack, who is also there doing community spotlight and forums as well. Hutch working on map review and Shogun walls and Blood Bay Lava. Lord British working on map review and adding Jira issues.
Does he know how to subtract?
I don't know. Well, I mean, he only knows how to create the bugs. He doesn't know how to fix them. That's what he's saying.
Adding. Learn subtraction. For God's sakes.
That's Starr's problem.
Yeah.
Lord
It's up to Starr to Starr
subtracts.
subtracts. Yes. You have to have that balance.
Dallas hits the equal sign after he adds all the numbers.
Yes.
up.
We have a deficit, folks. Oh, we have.
And he gets to say Lord British is in the lead all the time. So Lord British is winning this fight. And Starr's not keeping up. And Starr's even delegating all of his tasks to 30 other people. It's like, how can he not be winning? And he's got 30 people supporting him. Lord British is off by his lonesome.
What's going on here?
Lord British is still winning. That's right.
Yeah, I know. Lord British is dominating this competition. Chaos is working on Release 38 polish tasks and Shogun bundle audit and review and new offers and decorations. Then Darkstar coming in last as he works on the map review and Crowfall promo and Release 38 Chiro triage, Release 39 scheduling, and the Release 38 post first draft. And that's what our devs were working on, or said they're working on today.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Led Zepp says this is his normal day for dropping turds. So
it's trash day, man.
Now, do we want to go over the big news real quick? Because this is going to be a very painful weekend.
Big news do we talking about here? The data format change?
No.
Oh, the hurtful.
I'm going for the painful one.
Shh.
You're spoiling. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing illusion. You have to allude. I know, but we need to be on the right page before we announce it, and we have to sufficiently prep the other party to this conversation.
Well, I have either the emergency fund release or the GoFundMe. Which page would you like?
I'm on the GoFundMe.
Okay.
Because we have hit another stretch goal for Doug's Chemo Relief Fund, and we have hit $10,455, which means stretch goal number 2 has been reached. And what is stretch goal number 2? I forgot.
It is the ghost pepper consumption.
Oh, not the insertion? I want to see the insertion.
Oh, he's going to be inserting it straight into his mouth.
If we hit 100,000, you'll see the insertion. Okay.
Yeah, 100K, you get the insertion.
100K, you get the insertion. Yeah. 100K, the
Write
insertion
check
will.
right now. We'll show you the insertion.
And the funny part
Live
is
on Twitch.
live on Twitch.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately,
you'd be twitching all over the place.
what Led Zepp doesn't know is that
That's
he
right.
he is volunteered to be the recipient of the insertion.
I'll be the inserter. How's that?
No, you're the insertee. Yeah.
God.
Oh,
So-
long ghost peppers. Freshly cut long ghost pepper.
Yeah, so don't forget, Doug was recently diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer, and he is a Shroud of the Avatar player. He is looking to recoup his Shroud of the Avatar investment, and that's where this GoFundMe comes in handy. And anything raised above and beyond that $25,000, what's going to happen with that money, Thex?
It will be going into a charity fund called the ARI Fund, Avatar's Emergency Relief Initiative Fund, that we will use to help other people in game handle other type of issues as they arise.
Which is awesome because it is
Very
avatars helping avatars. So we have lots of information there. So we look
Lots of
forward
great
to
stuff there.
cringing at your Ghost Pepper challenge over the weekend.
Yes.
So everybody on the
And
forum, has been
don't
sending me
drink
these links to all these news stories of people who die eating ghost peppers. So that's also
on.
very
Really?
yeah,
They're all from
scare you,
CNN, right?
yeah, probably.
Well, just don't be very, very conscientious. And you, after you're done eating them, you might want to do the chug a gallon of milk.
Yeah.
Challenge.
Help you out with that.
So that,
Milk.
so that.
It's
Yeah,
mother's
the
milk
biggest
right here.
fallacy.
Oh, you don't?
No, it works.
I looked that up.
No, it's one of the biggest.
Milk
Okay.
coats your
Yes.
coats it.
Yeah, I looked that
No.
up as one of the ideas for the stretch goals was the milk challenge, and it pretty much said that no one can do it. So I was like,
Well, what I was saying was do that afterwards, so that way you throw everything up, and so that way it really doesn't burn in your guts or anything like
Oh,
that.
it coats
a two for
yeah.
Tuesday.
Helps cool it down. That's
Yeah,
nasty
but
stuff there.
yeah. So
But
Yeah.
hey, if I die on YouTube, think about how much money that'll raise for Doug.
Well, you got to do
Well, then we got
for your poor wife and kids
Yeah,
for
it's
Christ's
a
sake.
then
start
the
another
Avatar's
GoFundMe.
Emergency Relief
Yeah,
Fund
that's
becomes
right.
the
We don't wanna
Thex.
do that.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. Yeah, but I'm not looking forward to this. I'm dreading this, not one even more so than the pool. Just because I can usually take some pretty hot stuff, but from my research, a ghost pepper is like 150,000 capsaicin units.
Yes, sir.
Which is like 10 times hotter or 20 times hotter than a habanero. So this will be fun.
Habanero's not hot.
It is hot on the Scoville scale. That's right.
That's right. Yo, that's right. Laz would know. He's probably cooked with them before.
I have, and again, that is a fallacy. I have worked in restaurants where we've had hot sauces where you had to sign a waiver before we would even serve you the hot sauce. Okay, I've literally worked in places like this, and they come out and they made a big, we'd have a fire bell, we'd have somebody with a jacket and a hat and a fire extinguisher come out, ring the bell,
Bring the
waiver
lawyer.
to
Get
them.
the lawyer in here.
And
Sign
if
this
you could,
waiver.
if you could eat 25 of those wings, you got them free and a T-shirt. I think only 2 people ever completed 25 wings.
Why would you
Wow.
want
They
to?
were
Suicide
that
wings.
hot. I mean, to get it, you would have to sign the waiver, and we would just take a toothpick and dip it in there and just a little drop and give it to people. And I'd watch grown men buckle over at their
Weep.
tables. Just
Watch
from that
them weep.
toothpick drop. Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, I know the milk thing does not work.
Oh, God.
What are you talking
A
about?
lot of milk that way.
You talking about cooling it off? It works.
A ghost
Or are you
pepper,
talking
though?
about
It's a
something
fallacy.
What?
It's a
milk?
fallacy.
It cools it off.
You can
Yeah.
drink gallons and gallons of milk. It's not going to get rid of that burn. Your best bet
Not with a
is
ghost
just to water,
pepper, no.
drink water, and deal with it until it goes. So best bet is not to drink anything because that irritates it. But most people need a little something.
Thex you're scaring Thex, man.
Well,
he's had ghost
that's
pepper
crazy
before.
Getting
challenge.
scared.
Yeah, he's eaten ghost pepper before, so it's He knows what he's getting into.
I know what I'm getting into. It's gonna suck.
Yes. So we also have the Airy Fund telethon that we're going to do in game, and
On February 10th.
on February 10th between 8 and 10. And during this, we're also we're trying to raise at least $1,000 more for the Chemo Relief Fund. And donations above our goal will unlock more raffle prizes. So items that are donated to the fund are actually going to be raffled off for every $100 that's raised. Then, if you want to donate items or gold, you can do that as well. And I believe that Thex, you had an announcement for that.
Yeah, so we set up a donation center on Don's Keep, which is just south of Central Brittany. You'll see right when you walk in the entrance there, there's a big keep there with a vendor and a chest and some other things. We are accepting donations of in-game items, resources, materials, and gold. And today I was thrilled to wake up and find out that Hazard, that's his player name, had dropped off 500,000 gold pieces as well as a ton of materials.
Very nice.
To help us get this put together. A lot of people want to help. Yeah, a lot of people want to help, but they don't necessarily have cash they can do on the GoFundMe. So if you're in game and you're out there grinding for materials and going out with parties and stuff, and you guys want to go out and do some charity runs, please come and drop it off to us here at Don's Keep. We're going to put all those materials to good use. The Deco Divas need a lot of materials to get this big lot decorated, and gold and craftable items will definitely help us in creating some awesome prizes for the giveaways that we're going to do.
So
very cool. 500,000 gold. That'll raise a little bit of cash out there, and that's for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and the more cash we raise, the better everything is going to be for not just the Avatar emergency relief initiative, but it's one where this is the inspiration that playing all of the different Ultima games, it's one where it's like, this is us acting virtuously, and that is something that we have strived for in the gaming world forever.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people too sit there and they play games, and it's a very introverted activity, and you're not doing a whole lot to help the outside world. But this is a way where you can mix both of those things together. Play a game for a cause, go out there, grind like you're going to do anyway, and donate it to us, and we're going to make some real world magic happen for Doug.
Absolutely. So let's move on. We do have a couple other interesting things to talk about. Help find my pants.
So I log off yesterday afternoon.
I can't get up.
Alone and unmolested by mesmerizing thieves in Baron's Reach. I'm flagged PvP at the time I log off. My backpack is loaded with stuff, rags, food, clothing for other decks, miscellaneous items, etc. I log back in and everything is gone. What's more, the pants I was wearing are gone. Insert Budner joke here.
Yes.
Shut up, you crybaby.
Where the heck is my stuff? It is really a massive pain in the ass and costly to restock my backpack with all this stuff, not to mention replace my magic pants. Insert another Budner joke here. I feel like rage quitting. Bug, exploit, any ideas? Yeah. So, yeah, this is actually really unfortunate that this happened. Don't forget that if anything's ever stolen from you, that you need to, as soon as you notice it, you need to bring up the price of the oracle, and if something is stolen from you, it will be ransomed there. You do only have a few hours in order to claim those items. I don't know exactly how long it is, but that does need to be done. And I don't know whether or not this was an exploit or not that happened to Bud.
So how does somebody, I've been robbed before in PvP, but it's only one item. How does somebody lose everything in their backpack? Was the guy still logged in and just getting...
What they're saying is that they can be mesmerized, and while they're mesmerized, the thieves can pickpocket you till you're empty.
Your pants
And
are
then
gone.
once you're pickpocket, you and your pants drop as something as loot, and they take your pants.
But this all happened in the 20 seconds between him logging out and.
Well, I'm
clicking the guy.
wondering whether if he got hit in that 20 seconds, whether the mesmerize may cause him to stay logged in.
Because he's in combat.
Possibly. Yeah, quite possibly. Allowing people to do that. Now, there has been speculation. I haven't filled the actual post to find out whether there was a resolution to this yet. But of course, Barrick did chime in and say, if you're literally missing something, get and find out. And of course, the community goes on to give
There is a theory of someone casting Mesmerize after he started the logout process that started the 20-second timer, and every time they cast Mesmerize on him, it would reset that timer, allowing them to keep stealing from him indefinitely.
I'm sorry, that's hilarious.
It is.
Well, that's why we're sitting here talking about it. First off, it's funny as hell. But second off, it sucks to be him. Now, of course, in order to avoid situations like that, and you're a PvP, a lot of good advice and sage advice for those of you PvPing. When you log out on the overworld map.
Yes.
You can't be stolen from, and you're totally safe for 20 seconds logging out on the overworld map.
Yeah, my golden rule is unflag
Take
before logging
precautions,
out.
folks. Precautions.
Yeah, my golden rule is don't do it. That's
Your
my
golden rule is not to enter any PvP scenes, not to flag, not to
My
do
golden
any of
rule
it.
is to sit here on my ass and do nothing. That's my golden rule.
Yeah.
Standing on the lot, standing on the lot.
Standing on the lot, making money.
Dang it, my wallet was in my pants.
Show me the money.
Bitches.
Now, it still surprises me what people they'll pay for it, but that's another story in itself.
but at the same time, it's like it becomes a funny story because someone stole his pants.
Yeah.
Absolutely hysterical.
Yes.
Unlike Led Zepp, who voluntarily loses his pants every single day.
Let's not talk about that right now.
You mean skid mark?
Yeah, skid mark. That's right.
All right, I said it this time.
What are you saying about skid mark there, Led Zepp?
My pants back. Thanks took him, I think.
Can we do a live demonstration on Led Zepp and mesmerize him and let him log out and we can rob him blind?
Well,
Around my ankle.
I'd say you
mesmerized.
Around my ankles, folks.
He's got to be flagged.
Yeah.
See, and that mesmerize is a spell that I do not have.
Yes, neither do I. I don't play with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't even know what tree mesmerize actually in.
Sun.
Okay, that's what I was looking at first, and I saw a dazzling rays. Where is it?
Dazzling rays.
Is it dazzling rays? That's mesmerize.
No, I'm just repeating what you said because I can't.
You know, you've got dazzling rays and golden showers inside
I tell you.
the sun tree.
Yeah, it's dazzling rays.
Okay, dazzling rays is mesmerize. Because in the
You are under my power.
moon tree, it is moonbeams
Zip, you're gonna get down behind that sheep pushing.
and animal charm. Moonbeams.
I was hypnotized. Control myself.
Love this shit, I tell you. Moving right
Anita
along.
Amanda Hump.
Yeah,
That's Anita. Anita there.
You need Amanda
Anita?
Hump.
and the hump. That's right.
Why are you having fun with that sheep so much? I mean, you think you would have gotten enough with the
For
Fatui?
God's sake. You know that? They got shepherds in the game?
Oh, you're a shepherd.
Get my needs.
Tending his flock.
That's right.
These dazzling rays aren't so dazzling.
See, yeah, he spent a little bit too much time doing
Feeding the
Brokeback
sheep?
Mountain.
Wait a minute.
Because in Brokeback Mountain, they were sheep farmers.
That's a female sheep there.
Uh huh. That's what you think.
What's the difference? Never mind.
If you have to ask a question like that, what's the difference? You've got some serious issues.
That sheep's from Ohio. See the O? Movie, right?
Moving right along. Where is that moo?
Rights.
You missed it. The moo is here and gone, but we just you
Jack don't have rights either.
See, what's really funny is like on my computer, the Grimy Trader is
Refusing to obey.
closed. He's closed, but inside of here, he's still here, and I don't know why.
got me.
Yeah, the moose said. Moose said.
I don't know, and it's like anything Java related on my computer. It's like I've killed.
You don't have the latest version.
Well, I've been downgrading because
There's
of
a Java update.
I know there's a Java update. I haven't done that Java update.
Yeah.
I even closed my favorite chat program.
There, just for you. Hello.
Okay, I finally got rid of the Grimy Trader. Finally found the right process out of 1,000 to kill.
What? Are you talking, Jack?
Yeah.
Is Jack talking?
Well, forget about killing processes and let's get that calendar.
What are you talking about? I don't have that. I'm not ready for the calendar, man.
It's calendar time.
Process.
I do not know what you're talking about.
Jack, you there?
No, I'm not. I am not.
Jack
here.
kill his mic process.
No, I did not.
You hear anything, Les?
Wait up, girls. I got a salami. I got a.
You ready for the calendar?
Oh, now you're ready?
I've been ready. If you actually looked at my screen while I was doing that, you would have seen that it was already on
Well,
the
I'm
screen.
not watching your stream. I got a million other things going on here.
Another
you know
a million other things. Okay, community calendar is provided by nbnn.info. Just click on the calendar button at the top and that'll bring you to the community calendar. Don't forget, since it is a community calendar, if you would like to connect to it, you can do so. It is just a Google Calendar that has aggregated a bunch of other calendars together to form one massive calendar. And if you want to become a part of that aggregate, you just need to message that guy.
No, do not listen to that man.
That guy right there.
This guy.
And that guy. And he will get you hooked up at some point in time with something. We don't know what it is, but he will actually get you hooked up with something. So don't forget, today is Thursday, January 19th, which means that it is time for us to talk about the VIP ticket sales for SodaCon are still ongoing. There are about 5 remaining. Don't forget that includes a tour of Portalarium led by Lord British. If you are willing to back the SodaCon and you just want the in-game rare but you're unable to make the trip to Austin in October, you can always claim a non-attendee cloak just by donating to SodaCon. Early bird ticket sales are still ongoing until August, I believe.
April 1st.
April, whatever. Close enough.
April 1st. April
Close
1st, the price goes up, folks.
Close enough.
Lowest price? Buy
Really?
early.
Jesus Christ.
Today at noon, 3, 6, and midnight, there are two idiots.
Midnight.
Two idiots working on a show where they
just
don't know
that.
what the hell they're doing on a daily basis.
Ain't got a clue, I tell you.
No clue whatsoever on a show called Lunch with Laz and Jack on WRFB.
RFB.
That is Radio Free Britannia in your in-game ether amplifier. Today at 4 on Avatar's Radio, Golden Wings going country because it's 5 o'clock on the East Coast. At 7 o'clock, if you're interested in some PvE, you can join Kazan Phoenix Fire or Malhari for the Phoenix Republic PvE nights. At 8 o'clock, DJ Nurse Justin taking over WRFB.
WRFB.
For her show called Unmedicated Schizophrenia Part 2.
Do.
Do. Do. Do. Do.
Do.
Do. Do.
Do. Do.
At 9 o'clock, if you're interested in PvP,
With the proper PvP-ness.
you need to join Pestilence in the town of Finchfield for Gladiator Wars. Registration begins between 9 and 9:50, and the actual battles begin promptly at 10. Don't forget,
That's
the
right.
town of Finchfield can be found on the overworld map, and if you have any questions, you can always whisper Pestilence in-game.
With the
And
proper PvP-ness.
the final event of the evening is going to be on Avatar's Radio, where Ember Flame takes over the airwaves for Temper Tantrum T-Days. And that's our community calendar for this Thursday, January 19th, in Shroud
Thursday.
of the Avatar.
Shroud of the Avatar.
Don't be avatared.
Oh, I wish it was Oscar Mayer Wiener. You mean that kind of song?
Yeah, that
Yes.
kind of song, Lord British. Alrighty. And that brings us to about the time we're going to start wrapping it up for today and get ready to get out of here. Of course, again, be gone tomorrow. Want to let you all know that there will be no show tomorrow, and we will be returning on Monday. Monday. For your
go
listening,
again.
entertainment,
For a
and
very
pleasure.
short week, because it's only going to be Monday and Tuesday of next week.
Well,
Last
wait,
one's
next
to
week
sleep
there
in,
definitely
that's
is
all.
not going to be a show on Wednesday.
Okay.
That much I can tell you. I don't know about it after that right now, so we will wait and see, and we will update you as more details. Simple
Yes.
as that.
Call Bill Gates, get that contract going.
Yep.
Want my contract?
Fucking sick days, man. You don't get sick days.
What's a sick
Hey,
day?
man, you better negotiate with the union better.
Fucking union contract, man.
Yeah, and don't forget-
Engineer, man.
Gust Ball
Operating
season starts on
engineers.
Saturday. So you do need to check that
That's
out.
right.
Gust Ball season off of sodagustball.com. That season does kick off on Saturday. So hopefully we have a
need some
bunch of
Dust Ball
teams.
players for the telethon.
And we need at least 4 teams for the Gust Ball telethon. For
got
the
one
So
with
if
the,
you're interested in playing for the telethon, get in touch with X, let him know, and he will get you all the information you need.
Or I can donate some balls if you need.
Yeah, we don't need no short, but we just need some Gust balls. The difference.
Where's Casey at?
There's a difference.
Crazy fool.
I'm sorry.
Yes. And that means it is time for our sponsors. If Laz
That
can
is
figure out
right.
how to do them today.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that, but of course, NBNN is proud to be a sponsor of SodaCon Austin 2017. So don't forget to get those tickets early. I know we just told you about it, but we're telling you all about it again, and we'll be telling you more as we get closer. I hear Drake Adis is going to be in town, probably doing Hoblot as well, which should be interesting.
Awesome. Hobloff.
That will be really cool. So looking forward to that. That Hoblot 4 has been announced. Let's get that one out of the way, and we'll bring you more information on that as we get that as well. But our sponsors, of course, we want to, thank WRFB Radio Free Britannia for putting up with our crap, playing us over and over again. I know the guy who owns that place.
Me too.
Our latest
I think I met
sponsor,
him.
the Grimy Traders Auction House. Go out to grimy.com and set up your own auction. You know, tired of looking in the forums, seeing PM me this and PM me that. You want to start a real auction? Go out to grimytraders.com. Set up your own auction. Setting up an auction is free. Selling is free. It is a buyer's premium. Check it out today. We're at the Ockhamshire Markham Farms for your wholesale cotton, reagents, vegetable, ale, and much, much more. Okay, maybe not that much more. Located at Dawn's Keep, just south of central Brittany, for your shopping convenience. And of course, if you're really in a rush, you can check out their store over at the shroudmarketplace.com. Our friends over at our home guild, the Britannian Mining Company, want you to come on down tomorrow. The merch they've got on the vendors down there for all of your crafting needs. Located in the Quell region, just off the Exeter Mine for you. Your mining convenience. Our good friend Jacob White over at sodamap.com. Sodamap is truth. So says, I heard him say it my own 2 ears. Yes, I did. Sodamap now introducing Soda Navigator for your getting around Shroud of the Avatar. Soda Navigator is your mini GPS or your whatever you want to call it, just your way to get around town without getting lost. Shows you all got search features so you can find things you're looking for, including those vendors and trainers. So check out sodamap.com by Jacob White. Then over at Relics by Rills, relicsbyrill.com for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. You can get t-shirts like this t-shirts. You can't get this hat. You get your patches. Yes, you can get that patch and much more. You can get the NBNN bumper sticker. You can get the all sorts of other good licensed swag over at relicsbyrill.com. And if you want to save 10% in checkout, use the promo code and when you check out, and you'll save a little bit of extra money on that swag. relicsbyrill.com. And last but not least, our friends over at the Shroud Marketplace, shroudmarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs. Jack, take it away.
Yeah, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. That means if you are a player and you have something that you want to sell, you can register as a vendor and you can put it up for sale. And that is anything game related. So if you're looking to sell your whole account, if you're looking to just sell your rewards, you want to sell your crafted goods, the items that you've been farming diligently, like Ockhamshire and Markham Farms, you can sell all of that. Your game gold, your crowns of the obsidian. You can sell your services, so you can sell your soul on Shroud Marketplace if you so willing to do that. All of that can be had at Shroud Marketplace, and it's always free to list all of the items that you possibly want. And if you actually want to give promo codes to people on your shop, that can be set up as well. So Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell. Yes, and that would be individual vendor-specific promo codes.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, so that's
nice.
one where if you are advertising your own store, you can set up that promo code, and boom, you know what? If Ockhamshire and Markham Farms wanted to do a promo code of cotton and that save you a few % on cotton, you could do that.
Promo code blood cotton.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Blood cotton.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Just not right.
Just not right. Yes.
Just
all of that.
Right.
And don't forget,
I didn't do it.
all of the different vendors are different players, and we have to welcome the latest vendor, which is the Airy Fund Shop. So welcome. Yes. Yes, welcome to the Airy Fund. And that means that it's time for us to actually thank the most important people around here, and that's you guys. Thank you for watching on Twitch, out on YouTube, or listening on the in-game radio. We couldn't do this stuff without you guys, and we do it for you guys.
Vibration amplifier.
That's right. We love you guys.
That's right. Thank you guys. We love you guys for listening. We love you all for tuning in. Of course, for those replays, we love you guys too. Love doing what we do here, and we love bringing you guys the news 5 days a week here inside Shroud of the Avatar. And of course, we are the only program on the air inside Shroud of the Avatar. Brings it to you 5 days a week live, except not this week and not next.
5 days a week, more consistently than anyone else in game.
Who said anything about a row?
And we invite you to come in and join us and tell us your opinion, talk about the topics as well. But meanwhile, we're going to be wrapping it up and getting out of here for today. We do appreciate you, and we will be back on Monday with a weekend roundup of all the stuff that we've done over the weekend or not. And, of course, the Friday's update, all that fun stuff. But thanks for tuning in, everybody. We're going to get out of here. Stay tuned to NBNN for more news, sports, entertainment, crazy wild happenings, and the latest shenanigans from right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. I'm Laz.
And I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you all on Monday.
On Monday. How do I polish your head again? Oh, baby. I love this shit.
Clear.
Sure about that?
I hope so.
Clicked on stop this time. Are you positive you clicked on stop?
I hope so.
Stop that button. It looks like a stop sign. Although there's no button like that in this.